quite a pleasure to have he's our
Well,
chaplain. He was, in fact,
on.
been my chaplain for a long time.
Oh, that's
in fact.
nice. That's nice.
Father Bob
It's
Maguire.
caused me trouble for years.
You haven't done a very good job then, have you, Bob?
Well, he keeps saying that, and then I wonder why the fortunes, fluctuate, so to speak.
Father Bob Maguire joins us to talk about his new movie, believe it or not.
What are you talking
In
about?
Bob We Trust.
Have I missed a meeting?
What is this all about?
What are you doing?
Chaplaincy. No. Back to the movie. Isn't it?
Yeah, tell us about the movie. What is it?
Well, I mean, it's stalked. They stalked me. That Ghost Films mob.
Right.
When I got into trouble with the Roman Catholic administration, I think 4 years ago or whatever it was, 5 years ago. Yeah. Well, then they knocked on the door and they said, "Listen, we just heard the news that you're going to be thrown out. You don't want to go. We'd like to make a documentary about it."
So they followed you around through all that period
years and years.
So we'll see the real insight into.
Yeah, very interesting. I mean,
dramas.
not me, but I mean.
And did they have access to all areas? Did they see you go through all the emotions attached to this big moment in your life?
Yeah, finding blokes dead on the floor, all that kind of thing. Having to put up with criticism from headquarters that you're incompetent, if not incontinent.
Can I just say something on that note, though? To be criticised and disenfranchised by the Roman Catholic Church is a badge of honour, and has been throughout history.
Careful, you're not going to lure me into that,
I
comrade.
will, because they've been doing it since the beginning of time,
Yes.
and a lot of good people
Yes.
have been hoist on that petard, so you're in good company
but they
there.
burnt them.
I know that.
I mean, I only got singed.
But you're in reasonable company because our only saint, Mother Mary MacKillop, was.
God love her. She was excommunicated.
Let's
Let's not bring Galileo into this either.
Who saved her?
A Jewish bloke in Adelaide.
Yeah, that's
paid
right.
her fare to Rome.
So it's not a bad, as Mick says, you're in a pretty good company.
Yeah, well, you know what it's like. You've been through it this year.
Yeah.
Indeed.
Yeah, when you
exactly
get
right.
flogged.
Public perception is the thing that you have to plug away at and say, listen, I'm going to leave my reputation in the hands of the public, not the accusers.
Yes.
Isn't it?
Can I say something?
Yeah.
You've changed since you've become a movie star. Yeah, you used to be a pretty down-to-earth man of the people.
Don't say that, Mick.
Coming in now, we got told before he came in, don't look him in the eyes.
Oh, he's got a
don't look
rider
him in
too,
the eyes.
he's got a rider.
If he initiates conversation, that's fine. It's the Tom Cruise course.
Oh, is that it?
Come
Yeah,
on,
I've
Mick,
seen
don't. That's not nice.
Well, you should. Can I tell you something? This
What?
premiered at the
But they've
Melbourne.
got to go to the bloody pictures for a start.
That's what we're talking about.
Otherwise,
In Bob We
Mrs.
Trust.
Nova will throw it out if they
Exactly
don't go
right.
this hot weekend.
I'm plugging it right now, Bob.
Will you?
Yep, I am. I'm going to say this went nuts at the Melbourne International Comedy Festival. It ended with standing ovations, is what I'm hearing. So it was
And
very
it
well
can be
received.
interactive. You don't have to say we're going to see the pious priest,
yes.
turn into a son. No,
It is
you go and see yourself in the struggle to keep a cause alive.
It's a David and
despite
Goliath struggle.
odds.
It is a very epic biblical struggle in and of its own right,
Yes.
and it's been very well received.
It's supposed
And
to
you
be a
should go and
training.
see it at Nova. It'd be amazing. I said.
It's supposed to be a training movie because if you see yourself in it, don't see me in it.
I like your style. I like
You
the
know
way
what I
you
mean?
take them on, Bob. So
Well, we've got to keep going. That's what
I've
we've done. We've
over lessons here.
I know we're running out of time, but I mean, to get from the garrison position in Peters and Paul's Church, which was beautiful.
Yes.
Because you had room to park food vans, you had room to see people, you had room even, I think, to bury people who died on your watch.
Yeah.
Now you're working out of a shop front. Yeah. Thank God for the CFMEU who pay the bloody rent.
Right.
But at least, you see, we've got a new style now, which is pop-up. So we have to keep
like
popping up all over the place.
Bob,
eh?
thanks
Good on you,
Is that
Bob.
all
Well
right?
said. Well done.
We're with
Thank you, comrades. It's always a pleasure to do business with you.
In Bob We Trust.
It's a
in
bit,
cinemas.
it's a bit arrogant, that title, but
Oh, well, you got to get the attention.
well, we pulled it out of a hat when everybody else had lost trust in us. And I said to myself, well, listen, sports, you better bloody well trust yourself or else you're buggered.
I'm going to call it Dude
Eh?
with my church, but
You did that
and
earlier
then they
this
went with
year,
In
didn't
Bob
you?
We Trust.
You've got to, do you trust yourself enough to stand up to the body line? Isn't it?
Well-
It always reminded me, that body line, and they kept bowling that ball on the poor old, what was his name? Got hit in the chest,
Yep.
bent over, was that Oldfield?
Bird Oldfield.
See? But he never flinched. So to me, that's the Aussie way.
Good work.
Thank you, comrades.
I like what you're saying.